නමෝ තස් භගවතු අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස් භගවතු අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස් භගවතු අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස. Dear brothers and sisters in the Dhamma, today I am going to deliver a short sermon on the subject Sukho Buddhanang Uppado, happy is the birth of the Buddha. Buddha was born in modern Nepal that was earlier belonged to India, the Jambudipa. King Suddhodana, his father, was the ruler of the kingdom known as Kapilavatthu, and the city was known as Kimulvatpura. Prince Siddhartha, the Buddha, was born in Lumbini Park in 623 BC when his mother, Queen Mahamaya, was going to her own mother's place, Devadahapura, for her delivery. It was Vesak full moon day that the birth of the Prince Siddhartha was occurred. He was welcomed by the Sahampati Mahabrahma with a golden net. Prince Siddhartha walked 7 steps, one by one, on lotus flowers that sprang on the earth instantly, and declared by raising up his index finger that he would be the supreme leader in the world. Standing on the last lotus, Aggo Hamasmi Lokasya, I will be the most senior man in the world. He continued that Jetto Hamasmi Lokasya, I will be the most excellent man in the world. Setto Hamasmi Lokasya, this is my last birth. I am Antima Jati. I won't be reborn anymore. Natidani Punabbhavoti. Prince Siddhartha was made to learn what a future ruler should be by his lay master Sabbamita, arranged by his father, and father provided all the comfort. He had to marry the princess Yasodhara at the age of 16 years, the daughter of King Supabuddha, the father of Prince Devadatta, and had a son namely Rahula, but he refused all sensual pleasures and renounced the lay life at the age of 29 years. After meeting hermits Alarakalama and Uddakaramaputta, respectively, he could not be satisfied with their contribution for his goal to find out the way to realize the truth. He retired to Uruvela forest and followed austerities for 6 years with 5 ascetics known as Kondanya, Badya, Vappa, Mahanama and Assaji. He could not fulfill his ambition to achieve enlightened by his practice of self-mortification. He decided to follow the middle path and meditated on breathing, cultivation of mindfulness at every thought, every moment. He was enlightened at the age of 35 on a Vesak day at the Bodhi tree in Gaya. He revealed the noble truth to the world for the first time and saved all beings from the darkness of ignorance. And it says in Dhammapada, Bahum Saranang Yanti Pabbatani Banani Cha Aramarukka Chetyani Manusya Bhaya Tanjita. Most of the people threatened with fear, go to a refuge of mountains and forests, groves, trees, and monuments. Netang ko saranang kimang netang sarana muttamang netang sarana magamma sabba dukkha pamucchati. This is not the safe refuge, nor is the highest refuge. Having come to this refuge, one is not freed from all sufferings. Yo cha buddhaṃ ca dhammaṃ ca sanghaṃ ca saranam gato cattari yarya saccāni sammappanyāya passati dukkhaṃ dukkha samuppādam dukkhatta ca atikkhamaṃ ariyaccattaṃ maggaṃ dukkhopa samagāmina Etang ko saranang kemang etang saranamuttamang etang saranamagamma sabba dukkha pamucchati. If one has gone for the refuge to the awakened one, to the doctrine and to the order of Sangha, and sees through right wisdom the Four Noble Truths, suffering, the arising of suffering, the ending of suffering, and the Noble Eightfold Path that leads to the cessation of suffering. This indeed is the highest refuge. Having come to this refuge, one is freed from all suffering. The doctrine that Buddha revealed saved the world from all sufferings and leads to the everlasting happiness, the nirvana. Ignorant beings follow wrong ways blindly, kill living beings for food, to pray uh, gods for money, for making livelihood, kill humans for the power, for getting revenge, burn and destroy lives and properties, etc., sell arms, sell drugs and liquor for material gains, sell living beings for corrupt practices, for livelihood and sensual pleasures, sell poisons for money, for destruction of lives. Ignorant beings commit robberies, steal and take properties of others by force, commit sexual misconducts, abuse women, engage innocent women to corrupt practices by hook or crook. Ignorant people cheat others, mislead, fool others, and take advantages of non-violent innocent beings. Fundamental teachings that comprise of right livelihood, five precepts, and all moral activities that Buddha taught pave the way to heaven and happiness in the circle of life. Practicing of Noble Eightfold Path ends up all sufferings of beings. There is none other than the doctrine of the Buddha that leads to everlasting peace and happiness. May all beings be well and happy. Dukkhapatta cha nidukkha bhayapatta cha nibbhaya sokapatta cha nisoka hontu sabbe pipanino bhavatu sabba mangalam rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sabba dhammanubhavena sabba sanghanubhavena sada sutti bhavantu.